Hi everybody, I am Patrina Wisdom and I just wanted to welcome you to today's Wisdom Wednesdays. Today we're going to continue on our last part of this series around leadership. And my first point for you today is, as a leader, we must be prepared to do the hard things first. You know, sometimes being in a leadership position requires you to have tough conversations, or it requires you to put your own needs and your personal feelings and emotions aside so that you can hold space for the person that you're leading. It also sometimes calls for you to be inconvenienced in some ways, or to sacrifice some part of yourself. Like, for instance, for myself, I'm quite a bit of an introvert by nature. Even though I'm great when I go out, I'm very social. But I really like being in. And when you're leading people, when you're leading a team, when you're leading children, I mean, they ask of you things that you may not normally be willing to do or want to do. So do the hard things first. Be willing to lean into the discomforts and the growth opportunities that come along with leadership. Another thing that being in a leadership position calls you to is an extreme amount of compassion. We really do have to put ourselves in a space where it's not about us. And sometimes when people get into a leadership position, you know, their ego gets involved and they feel like they have to have a certain amount of control over whoever it is that they're leading. And the truth is, a real leader is not concerned with self so much. They're really concerned for the betterment or the accelerating and the success of the team, right? So it's what do they say? There's no I in team. So yeah, I mean, that's an absolute great saying, and it's so true. We need to create situations where we're pulling people up while they're pushing us up. And if we're constantly doing that, if it's a push-pull, we're pulling each other up, we're pushing or pulling, you know what I'm trying to say. But there should definitely be mutual benefit in all of your leadership roles in your life. So let me think, is there anything else I wanted to talk about around leadership? I think also it's really important to know that whatever you're going through should not affect the way that you lead the people that you're leading. So with that, I am going to leave you for today. As usual, it's my intention to help you live the most badass, bodacious life that you can. And I will see you right here next week on Wisdom Wednesdays. Bye-bye.